Hi, today is Saturday, January 30th, and we are getting ready to say goodbye to the Fall Winter 2020 catalog here in Region 1 tomorrow. So the last day that you will be able to order from this catalog is Sunday, January 31st. On Monday, February 1st, a new catalog is launching, which I am super excited about, but I thought today I would kind of go through the discontinuing scents, let you know my thoughts, let you know which bars are going into my club, and then kind of give you my predictions on which scents might return next fall winter and which ones we might be permanently saying goodbye to. Now, I was a little hesitant to share my thoughts as far as that goes because I don't want anyone to get upset with me if my predictions are wrong. Nothing is guaranteed to come back, so I just want to put that disclaimer out there. If you have a scent that you absolutely love and can't live without, please make sure that you stock up on it or put it in your Scentsy Club if it is discontinuing at the end of this catalog season. So I just wanted to put that out there. Without further ado, I have the discontinued list here. So I am just going to quickly run through just the discontinuing bars, scent circles, and room sprays, and like I said, kind of let you know what I think. So first up is apple and cinnamon sticks, and that is a very nice spicy fall scent. It is a really good performer, and they actually brought it out in a fragrance flower this fall, so I think that it probably is pretty popular, and I would guess that it will return next fall winter, so we will see. I like it, but I don't think I'm going to add it to my Scentsy Club. Next up is apple and oats. Now, this was a new release this fall winter, and I'm not sure how well it was perceived. I feel like once people got it and were able to warm it, that they really did like it, but again, I'm not sure how popular it was. If I had to guess, I would say that it's probably not going to come back next fall winter. Another one, around the campfire. So that was a new release this fall winter. I think that's kind of a love it or hate it scent because it really does have a strong kind of smoky note, like a campfire. I actually didn't get around to warming that one, so I can't speak to its performance, but just based on cold sniff, I think it should be a pretty good performer. To me, that's kind of like a novelty scent, like I said, where you either love it or you hate it. So I think that it probably did pretty well this season, but if I had to guess, I would say that it's probably not going to come back. Autumn Hearth, that one has been around for a few fall winters now. I think it probably does pretty well. For me, performance-wise, it's a good one. And if I had to guess, I would say that it probably will come back. Autumn Road Trip. So that was a new release this fall winter. I think a lot of people like that. I felt like a lot of people were excited about it, and it was a really good performer. If I had to guess, I would guess that it's probably going to come back, but like I said, these are all just my personal guesses. If you have something that you love, please make sure that you are stocking up on it or adding it to your Scentsy Club. Autumn Sunset. So that is one that has been around for as long as I have been enjoying Scentsy. It's not my favorite fall winter scent. It is a very kind of heavy cinnamon bark scent to me. I think it probably is a really good performer. And if I had to guess, I would say that it probably will come back just because it is one of those kind of Scentsy classic scents, but you never know. All right, and next is Be Merry. Now, I have a personal bias because I absolutely love that scent around Christmas time, so I hope that it comes back next fall winter. It is a really good performer, and I think that it is pretty popular, so I would love to see it back next fall winter, and I would love to see it in other formats too. So the pods and the scent packs, I would buy it all. I am putting this in my Scentsy Club just in case because that is one of the scents that I cannot live without at Christmas time. So it is going in my Scentsy Club, but I think that it will be back. Next up is Best in Snow. So that was a new release this season, and if I had to guess, I would say that we probably won't see it back next fall winter. Scentsy usually comes out with a new kind of fresh, minty, outdoorsy scent every fall winter, so I think that they'll probably replace Best in Snow with a new release. Blood Orange Spice. Now that one was actually surprising to me that it returned this season. I personally am not a fan. There's just kind of a bitter note that doesn't sit well with my nose, but a lot of people actually really like it. And I think that Scentsy might even call it a bestseller. So it surprised me once, and I think that we probably will see it come back. Next up is Breakfast in Bed. So this was another new release this season, and I think that it probably was popular. I feel like people were excited about it. It is just a very nice, kind of rich bakery scent. I think that we probably will see that one come back next fall, winter. Brownie Batter. Now, this is one that has been around for a few catalogs, so to see it go makes me think we're probably saying goodbye to it for good, and I'm thinking that they might be working on a replacement chocolate scent for the next fall winter catalog, so we will see. Candied Cranberry Pecan. Now that was a new release in the fall winter catalog last year, and then it made a return this year. I was kind of surprised because I wasn't sure if people really liked it, if it was very popular. I was really happy to see it back. Now I've fallen even more in love with it this year, so this is one that is going in my club. I am 50-50 on whether that one will come back or not. I hope that it does, but I'm putting it in my club just in case it doesn't. Caramel Apple Craze. I think that one was a really popular scent this season. They brought it out in a hand soap. So when I see these scents kind of come out in the limited time offerings, like hand soaps or fragrance flowers, it makes me think that it probably is pretty popular in the Scentsy world. So I think that we will see that one back. Cedar Cider. So that is another one that has been around as long as I have been enjoying Scentsy. I think it is a classic kind of fall scent. I like it because it's nice and crisp and feels a little masculine to me, but it is a really nice one for the fall. I'm not putting it in my Scentsy club. I think that it will come back, so we'll have to see. All right, next up is Christmas Cactus. So that is one that I think we probably will see back next fall, winter. It is kind of a nice alternative winter Christmas scent if you're not into the really heavy spicy scents or the really strong pine scents. I feel like a lot of people like that one. Now, I personally don't love it, but like I said, I feel like it is popular enough that it probably will come back next year. Christmas Cottage. Now that is another Scentsy classic. I would be shocked if it didn't come back next year. I love it. I have it in a brick, so I think I'm good if I don't put it in my Scentsy club. A very nice kind of cinnamon, citrus potpourri scent. Really, really nice. Cider Mill. I think this one is very, very popular. We saw it come out in the dish soap and the counter clean. So I think that we will see that one back next year. I like it. I'm not putting it in my Scentsy club, but I think that we will see it back. Cinnamon Bear. So another one that has been around for a really long time, just kind of straight up red hot cinnamon. I think that that one is probably pretty popular, or popular enough that it will come back, but we will see. Clove and Cinnamon. Now that's one that I don't hear a lot of people talking about, but I feel like it must be popular enough because it has been around for a long time. So I think that we'll probably see that one back. We'll have to see. Cozy Cardigan. That one I feel like has been super popular. They released it in the body care products, and I think that people really like that one. So I think we'll see Cozy Cardigan back. All right, next is Cozy Fireside. So that is one that I really fell in love with this season. It's been around for a really long time. It's one that I don't hear a lot of people talking about. It is just a very warm, spicy clove scent. I loved it around Christmas time. So I think that it is kind of one of the classics that should come back. It is going in my club just in case, but I think that we probably will see that one back. Cranberry Garland. That is a very nice, sophisticated cranberry scent. You do get a little hint of kind of a Christmas tree vibe as well. I think that that one is popular and I think it will return. All right, Dancing Sugar Plums. So that was a new release this season and I think that it was pretty popular. I really liked it and I felt like it was a pretty good performer. If I had to guess, I would say that we probably will see it back next year, but with the new releases, you just never know. Dumbo Circus Parade. So that is one that had gone away and then made it back in this catalog. So to see it going away now makes me think that we probably won't see it for a while. So if you like Dumbo, I would make sure that you put that one in your club. All right, and the next is Eskimo Kiss. Now, this is another one that has been around for a really long time and is kind of a Scentsy signature scent to me. So I would be very, very surprised if they didn't bring that one back next year. I have heard some rumblings on YouTube that people think they might bring Arctic Kiss back instead of Eskimo Kiss. Now to me, they are two completely different scents. And so Arctic Kiss really isn't a replacement for Eskimo Kiss to me. I would like to see Scentsy bring both of them back next fall, winter. So we will see. I think that they will bring Eskimo Kiss back, but it is going in my club just in case. And then next is Evergreen and Grapefruit. So that was actually part of the holiday collection last year and they brought it back in the regular catalog this year. So it is a very nice kind of authentic evergreen scent. The grapefruit gives it a little bit of brightness, a little bit of a citrus kick. Sometimes I like it and sometimes the grapefruit is just a little too tangy for me. Sometimes it actually comes across as like a dirty feet smell. So I think that people in general like that one, but if I had to guess, I would say that we probably won't see it back next year. Farm Stand Pumpkin. So that was a scent of the month a few years ago. It's been in the catalog the past few fall winter seasons. It is a nice kind of caramel pumpkin scent to me, very rich, I think a good performer. I think it's pretty popular and so I would guess that we will see that one back. So we will see. First Day of Fall. So that was a new release last year. I was very happy that it made it in the catalog this year. Oh, I'm kind of 50-50 on whether that one will come back. If I had to guess, I would say that we will see it back, but I stocked up on it. I didn't add it to my club. All right, next is Homestead Holiday. That is a very, very nice Christmassy scent. It really reminds me of cinnamon pine cones or like a cinnamon potpourri, and I think that it probably is pretty popular. If I had to guess, I would say that we should see it back next fall, winter. I haven't added it to my Scentsy Club, but I do have a little stockpile of it, so hopefully we will see it back next year. Honey Pear Cider. This is one that has been around for a really long time. I love it. It is one of my favorite fall scents. Just a very kind of crisp, spicy cider. Love it. I would say that we probably will see it back, but I did add that one to my Scentsy Club just in case. Hug in a Mug. That is a really nice, sweet, creamy chocolate scent. I think that we will see it back next year because I think that's pretty popular. I haven't added it to my club. I did pick up a few bars to have on hand. Iced Pine. So that is one that's been around for a really long time. I feel like people are kind of either team Iced Pine or team Very Snowy Spruce. So I feel like it has a pretty good following. I am team Very Snowy Spruce. So I didn't feel the need to stock up on Iced Pine, but I think that it probably will come back. I'm Snow Over It. So that is one of those kind of outdoorsy, fresh, kind of minty scents. I was actually surprised to see it back this season, and I think that we might be saying goodbye to it for good. We will see. Just For You. So that was a new release this season, and I feel like it was pretty popular. I really enjoyed it. You get a very nice kind of fir tree note, but then there is a very kind of bright blackberry. So it's really, really pleasant. I'm not sure if we'll see it back. If I had to guess, I would say probably not, but I did stock up a little bit on that one. All right, next is Maple Apple Bourbon. So that was a new release last year. We saw it come back in the catalog this year, and then it was marked as a bestseller. So it's not my favorite just because I'm not usually a huge fan of the rich maple scents. I think that it probably is a really good performer. And like I said, I think it's marked as a bestseller, so we might see it back next season. Perfect Peppermint. I think that this one must be pretty popular. They did bring it out in the dish soap and in the counter clean, and it's just a very nice kind of straightforward peppermint. So unless they're coming out with a new peppermint scent, I think that we probably will see that one back. I did add it to my Scentsy Club just because I really like it and I go through it. So I did add that one to my Scentsy Club. Perfect Pumpkin Pear. That was one that I was surprised to see make it in this catalog. It was a scent of the month last year, made it back in the catalog. I think it's either kind of a love it or hate it scent. To me, it kind of smells like a fall potpourri, but there are some notes in there that I think people aren't always a huge fan of. I don't think that we'll see that one back, but it surprised me this year, so we'll see. Pretty in Plaid. So this one I'm kind of on the fence about. I like it, but I've heard that it's kind of a love it or hate it scent too. I just get a very kind of outdoorsy, refreshing pine tree scent. A little bit of mint to my nose, but it doesn't really smell like a Christmas tree, more just kind of like an outdoorsy winter scent. I was surprised to see it in this catalog, and I was also surprised to see it in brick form. So I don't know about that one. We'll have to see if that one comes back. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. I think that one is very, very popular. I would be very surprised if that one didn't make it back. I put it in my Scentsy Club last year. I think I'll be okay if I don't add it this year, but I think we will see it again. Pumpkin Roll. So that is one that has been around for a really long time. I love it. It is just a very warm, comforting kind of pumpkin spice scent with just a little tiny hint of bakery. I added that one to my Scentsy Club. Now, I could see Scentsy doing something crazy and not bringing that one back since there are so many other pumpkin scents. And I feel like a lot of people really talk about Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl more than they talk about Pumpkin Roll these days. So I could see Scentsy not bringing it back. It would be shocking and surprising to me, but I could see it happen. So we'll see. It's in my Scentsy Club. Saddle Up. So that was a scent of the month that they brought back in the catalog. For us to see it go now, I think that we're probably saying goodbye to it for good. It is a very nice kind of masculine leather scent. I did stock up on scent circles because I think it is nice for a car, but it's not in my Scentsy Club in wax. Silver Bells. So that is one of my very favorite winter scents. It had to go right into my Scentsy Club. I think that it will come back next fall, winter. You never know, so that's why I put it in my Scentsy Club. I would like to see it come out in more formats too, so I would love to have pods and Silver Bells next year. All right, Slay All Day. So that was a new release this year. It kind of fits in the same category as Best in Snow or I'm Snow Over It. I'm not sure if it was really popular. I don't think that we will see that one back next year. Snowberry. So that is one that has been around for as long as I can remember. My old bar was like 10 years old that I had of it. So I think that it's classic enough and enough people would probably be mad if Scentsy didn't bring it back. So I think that we will see that one back. I haven't added that one to my Scentsy Club. Next up is Snow-Kissed Cranberry. So we did see that in some limited time offerings this year. We got it in the Scentsy Soak and in the hand cream. So it is a very nice kind of perfumey cranberry, and I think that we will see that one back. Stroopwaffle Delight. So I think that the bakery lovers go crazy for that scent, and I think that it's popular enough that we should see it back next year, but we will see. Vanilla mint, that is another one that I feel is pretty popular, and I think that we probably should see it back next year. Very Merry Cranberry, another kind of classic Scentsy scent that I think we will see back next year. I'm contemplating putting it in my Scentsy Club. Last year I had Cranberry Garland in my Scentsy Club, so I built up quite the stock of that one. So I might end up adding Very Merry Cranberry. Very Snowy Spruce. Like I said, that is my favorite Christmas tree scent, my go-to around Christmas time. So for sure it's going in my club, but I think that Scentsy will bring it back next year. And then finally, Winterberry Apple Tea. So that is a cult classic here in Scentsy land. People talk about it, they love it, they wish that it would stay around all year round. I like it, not enough to add it to my Scentsy Club, but I do have a few bars ready to go for next year. I think that we will see it back, and I hope that they bring it back in more products as well. So we did get it in the Scentsy Soak and in the Sugar Scrub, so I think it would be nice to see that in some other products. So those are my predictions for next fall winter. Like I said, I'm just adding a few from this list to my Scentsy Club. Be Merry, Candied Cranberry Pecan, Cozy Fireside, Eskimo Kiss, Honey Pear Cider, Perfect Peppermint, Pumpkin Roll, Silver Bells, maybe Very Merry Cranberry, and Very Snowy Spruce. So I would love to know what you have stocked up on or what is going straight into your Scentsy Club. Please let me know. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.